Hi, would like to know how to use the TextMesh Pro in your project or games? In this tutorial I will show you how to add different fonts to the TextMesh Pro and how to generally use that, what you can do with this. So let's jump in. Because I already have some text here, I will just hide them and we'll start from the beginning. I will hide as well the current timer, and maybe if you're interested how to make the timer with the proper date and time on, I will put the link below with my last video where I show you how to exactly make that. So let's highlight that. And if you don't have the TextMesh Pro in your package, let's go for the Unity registry. Just wait a second, and here you will find the TextMesh Pro. If it's not installed, you will have the install here when I have the remove. So you just press the install and we'll install it for you. And after you install that, you can go to the phone, and here you can find free fonts to use, whatever you like. Have variety of different, and make sure if you go for the more option, use the 100 free, or maybe you wanna buy some and pay for them and support the people who make them. So I can download here any fonts you like, and after you download that, I have it here. You need to unzip that and just simple move to the fonts folder in the Unity. Because I already have that, I will remove this and I will show you how to make the atlas for the fonts. So let's just remove that, because you won't be able to use it straight away. And so go to Unity and go UI canvas, and here you will go again UI TextMesh Pro, and here we will see the text is very small. Let's make it bigger. So before we start, so here on the right you can make how wide it should be, how height, and here you can write whatever you want. And next thing is that's the standard fonts you have. That was edited by me, so this is the standard one. Even not, because still I use it. So if you wanna add some new instead of just that two you had, so whenever you download the fonts, you'll have it like that, but you can't go and use it. So what you need to do is go to the Windows, TextMesh Pro, and here is the font asset creator. You need to go this and just simple move that fonts you download on the top, source font file, and you need to generate the font atlas. And whenever it's ready, you need to just save that, and whenever you want, it's good to have the habit that you keep the folder like font and just save it there. And now you can see I have that blue F, and this is the font I can use for the TextMesh Pro. So now what you need to do is just go to the font asset, and here you can see it's changed for the new atlas and new text. You can make it bold or whatever you want. Here's some different options, small letters, big letters. So just you can't, it's not really see on this one. So maybe let's make a different one. So I need to go again, Windows, font asset creation. Maybe, I don't know, the space time, generate, save, okay. And let's see this one. Can we make the small one or big one? The difference here on the big one is just that I don't know, with dots on the letters. So it's good to find the fonts with the smaller big letters, so you can see some difference here. Not whatever I just show you. With this we have, so let's use that ice one. Or you can simply say it on the standard one. So I have small, big letters, and here you can just allow small or large, and some first letter is bigger, or maybe one of the line on a line under it. So it's depend what font you use. The options here will work, but let's go for the something we just create and download for the web. And like you see now, it's the text is on the left. If you wanna have it on the mid or right, you have the alignment here. I usually use just keep everything on the center, so you can change the font size here, and let's make it, I know, 80, and that's pretty good. And what you can do as well, it's auto size. If you press the auto size, you can see you have minimum value and the maximum value. So whenever you, for example, change the area for the text will automatically go from the smallest you set up to the biggest you set up. And this is as well the good way to keep the text, but usually I just keep the fonts exactly with the size I like, so I know how much space I will need to use it in the game. Another things you can do is, of course, change the color to the color you would like to go with. Let's maybe keep it slightly bluish. And here you have the face. I'm not sure if you're gonna see on this one. Yes, we can see on this one. So it as well change the face of the text. Everything will of course just work slightly different with the different font. Another thing is outline. So you can create the outline for your text, and let's say make it blue, and here have the thickness, and like you see, it's add some, maybe let's make it slightly bigger and add some thickness to the text, depend how much you want. And you have some offset tiling, so it's everything depend what text you use and what you want to add. Let's keep it like this. Next thing is underline. Let's try if we can see it on this one. I think the outline is just hide that. Yeah, you see there's a different on the back. It's everything how soft you wanna use, and there is a different option, delayed, offsets, right on the bottom, on the top, or left, right. So this is where you can have some fun and experiment with the text. If you wanna add maybe some lighting, you can use here as well, different option. I usually don't use that. Or maybe wanna add some glow. Of course you can change the color of the glow, but maybe let's use that green, whatever it is here, so you can see it. So you can add more or less. So that's maybe kind of ice, so let's use the blue one. And here as well you have the offset, so it's gonna look slightly different. You see there is a V space between the letters, it can be smaller. There's a lot of possibilities with that, and make it inner glow, that's more inside the letters than outside. So everything depends whatever you wanna do. And how to generally use the TextMesh Pro. And this is how the text gonna look now after a few changes. It's still pretty small, so I make it much bigger. And here in the corner you can set up whenever you want it in the canvas. This is the canvas. So if I go to the text, you wanna keep it on the corner, you can press Alt or Shift and it show you the different area whenever there will be pivot point and whenever you wanna keep the text. So let's make the text much bigger, so let's say 300 so you can easily see it. So I need to change the white, height. Oh, it's still pretty small. Okay, let's make it automatically. And here maybe bigger. 600, slightly too big. Let's make it like that. And just move that in the center. Okay, now we just move it up so it's not beyond the logo. Just check where is the canvas, and so let's make it on the top. Okay, I'll leave it like that, and now should be on the top. And what I wanna do now is just create some simple script, just show you how to use that in the scripts. Just some basic. And just open that. And to use the TextMesh Pro, you need to add the using some update. So I need to use TMP Pro on the top, and in this case I will just use the update to show you how to change that. And let's use serialize field. Don't make the mistake like me here now. And what you need to do is TMP text and just give the name for the text. Let me show it. And we need to one more serialize field, and that will be string to show. And in the update I'm gonna use that show with text. This is equal to show to string. And now I'm gonna save that. And just add that script to our TextMesh Pro. And you need to move the text you wanna use to the show it, which is our TextMesh Pro. And here, whatever I write, it's gonna be change our text. Now it's nothing in, so you won't see anything. So now whenever I play, see there is nothing, but if I write something, because I use that in the update, it will update your text in the game. So you can add any text and change it however you like. If you wanna add some text on the start instead of the update, you'll use the start function. So let's maybe remove that and change from the update to start. I don't like that auto setup. And save that and back to the Unity, and I just show you that now whenever I write something it won't update because we use the start function, so you need to write the text before you use that. And now because I write that, and I'm gonna show whenever we start the project. So this is some basic. I wanna show you, if you would like to more tutorials with the TextMesh Pro and you have any question, just leave it in the comments. And that's everything for this video. Hope this is gonna help you understand how to use the basic and how to change the colors and add the different fonts to your project or game. So see you next time. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. If you're interested, check others videos from my channel. See you next time. Cheers.